But look, I would have the North Face parka with the fur
Yeah.
on the hood.
Yeah.
Like real New York shit.
Right. And then
Yeah.
I would have like a Pooh Shiesty on, and I'd be on the corner of Port Gourmet Deli, worshiping Jesus on my block with a chopped cheese.
That's it. This month in sneakers, the November edition.
What up, guys?
What's going on?
Here we go.
Let's take it from the top. So first up on the list, we've got the Nike Dunk Low Kentucky, as well as the Nike Dunk Low Syracuse. Both of these are going to release on November 1st. So this is how we're starting out the month.
Already
You
released.
get the blue, you get the orange.
Yeah, I backdoored the Syracuses already. We got a couple size runs coming.
Nice. I need
But
those.
the Kentuckys, the boutiques didn't get them from what I've heard. They only received the Syracuse so
Right.
far. So
Interesting.
first off, I want to know, do you guys have both of these shoes?
No, I have the other one. I have the St. John's.
I have the Syracuse.
Okay,
So is this a re-release?
this is a retro.
I feel like, oddly enough, these are the two that dropped whenever a lot of the dunk hype
It just started.
back up.
And
I'm
that's-
interested to see if the quality's the same.
That's what I'm
That's
worried
the
about.
crazy part is like these shoes now are like $500, $600, $700, $800, whatever,
Yeah,
depending on
not
the
anymore.
size. And really, they're tanking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it just sucks because then when you get the shoe, because I paid $250 from that store in Denver.
Yeah.
That I got them from. No box used. And it just sucks for the people that are paying that much for a regular dunk because the quality is always just trash. It's not like a SB where they put some good time and quality and material into
The
it.
toe on my Syracuse is
Just
so
wrinkled
thrashed
up. It's like a
that
bacon strip.
It is.
I've
I
never.
hate
I
it.
have both of these shoes and I've never worn them.
The worst thing about a dunk is like it does this weird angled crease at the toe and it goes
Yes.
across
That's-
like this and then it sinks in.
It's straight up.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
the
That's
worst.
literally the crease that I'm talking about.
I have
and it makes
off-white-
my toe look like it's sunk.
I have
in.
off-white dunks that are DS that have that wrinkle.
Shame.
It's just the way they come.
Shame on you, Nike.
It's usually the good leather ones, to be honest. But that's going into that. We need to see if the quality. We'll know when these Syracuses land here if the quality is the same good leather as they were making the first year of the dunk releases.
From the picture, it looks a little glossy. It looks like it's going to be good, so we'll see. Next up on November 2nd, we have the Nike Air Force One NOLA. New Orleans in the building
this
with
is
their
cool.
own Air Force. It has like it looks like a Swarovski swoosh, and then it's got the NOLA in Old English on the heel of the
I think
shoe
the
with
L,
the L
yeah.
as Louisiana.
It's a cool shoe, cool concept. It's not going to resell. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But cool concept, clean.
You
shoe.
know, I'm stomping in my Air Force Ones today.
It
Those
says that the
resell.
gold themes continue on to the special 504 branded lace bling with gold threads and stitches into the orange satin tongue with tags. So it just seems like there's a lot of detail going into this one. It's going to be more of like a premium Air Force.
Yeah.
Is that because of like the swoosh because of like rappers wearing like the gold chains and the iced out? That's what it looks like.
In the
Yeah.
beginning, it said that it needs no introduction from Birdman, Master P to Lil Wayne. The 504 has deeply
Yeah.
engraved itself into the industry.
yeah, that's a
So
diamond.
it's a bling bling.
Yeah, that's
Every
that
time I
bling
come around your
bling.
city, bling bling.
Okay, with that being said, that's super dope, and I hope that people gravitate toward that. If you're from New Orleans, you appreciate that culture, make sure you snatch a pair of these up.
The one thing that's I dislike about the Air Force is that the way that it wears so bad.
Yeah, like that's the reason why they.
It's such
rappers
a
just
cool
wear 'em 3
fucking
times.
shoe, but it just wears so fucking
It's
bad.
funny you're talking about this because I saw Currency make a post on IG the other day. He went to the store in New Orleans. He bought he says like his quarterly, I think.
Right,
He
where
goes
he
and gets
loads
15
up.
pairs. He gets 15 pairs of white Air Forces. He says he wears them. He's not wearing them once and throwing them away.
Maybe like a week.
He says he wears them 3 times, I think. And then after 3 times, they then become car wash shoes. So shoes that he washes his cars with.
He's known for all the slabs and
Yeah.
lowriders and all the crazy whips.
And then after that, then they're gone.
It's one of those things with the Air Force, when you wear it a certain amount of times, it creates this angle on the top that goes like this, and then it waves a little bit, and then it just looks like shit.
That reminds me of like the Timmies out there wearing like the super dirty Air Forces where they let them get super creased up and stuff. That's how
I
they
have to
look.
tell you something right now. Cameron, our new guy, was wearing a pair of Oreos
Yeah.
today. that literally look like sorority girl white Air Forces.
my God.
And I thought they were Pure Monies. I was like, bro, oh, you got some old Pure Monies that you beat up? I was like, that's tight. He's like, nah, these are Oreos. I bought them from you guys. I was like, what? So
That's
Jordan,
only like a 7-month-old shoe.
and I didn't
It's
know
not even
anything,
that
but
old.
Jordan literally, he goes, Cameron, go to the bathroom, get me some wipes. And he like made him take his shoes off and started cleaning his shoes. And it's just like dirt, brown dirt just coming off.
So
I,
rock.
I will say that I wear an Air Force probably about all white Air Force probably about 4 to 5 times a week. It's one of my number one worn shoes because I wear them every day in the gym. So I guess I wear them 7 days a week because I wear them every day in the gym. But then I carry it on to the office. But I typically will go in the back and swap out every 3 weeks. I'll just grab a new pair from the back of our store, and then I just give the old Air Force to Jordan or Hayden or somebody,
someone else.
and then they take it, clean it up, and then it's brand new for them. To me, it's like it gets a certain tint after
too
the
much.
bright white. It turns to a certain tint, and then from there, the next level's like
That next
the
sorority girl,
sorority
white.
white
So
girl.
I'm on the middle stage on my Supreme Forces. I'm definitely due.
You're
For
due for
every
another
time I
pair?
pull them out, I'm like, yeah, I'm at that middle stage
Yeah.
where it's
The good
not the
thing-
bright white no more, but it's not sorority girl.
The
yet.
good thing with white Air Forces, Supreme white Air Forces, that you can get them for like $150.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
need a freshie.
still a solid pace. All right, what's next?
Next up, 11.4 Nike Dunk High LXX,
Which I'm assuming is luxury.
That's what I was gonna ask. There's like a cinnamon color that just dropped on sneakers the other day. It looks sort of like this, but this one looks a little more premium. So
Bro, dunk hype is just going down.
burnt, especially Dunk Highs.
No, it's just Dunk Highs.
No, lows are down too, bro.
I don't think the highs ever got to where the lows were.
No, there wasn't enough people wearing them to make a difference in the culture.
And even our store, we kind of stopped
buying them.
carrying them. We stopped carrying mids and stopped carrying Dunk Highs all kind of at the same time. I feel like last year.
Yeah, they were technically still reselling. Like even Common Hype, I saw a video. Like they were getting, I forget what the name of. I think it was like a linen Jordan 1 mid, and it still sells really good right now. It's like a newer one that's actually reselling.
There's certain mids, Chateau.
We just don't have
things like
we
that.
don't have space for all the extra stuff like that.
You want the stuff that everyone's looking for. I think that train's left.
Speaking of what people are also looking for, the next releases, which is the same day, was it also already happened. Was the Nike Dunk High Panda restock and the lows full family. They just restocked again.
Now the question is,
was this 4th time now?
No,
it's like 12th
Yeah.
time. The question is
it sells out every time
but why? I'm curious.
because it goes with every
Yeah,
outfit.
it's just
So
it's
they're just
it's a
trying-
white Air Force.
They're just trying to use it as like a new
Yeah.
way to replace.
So
It's
white
an
Air
everyday.
Force
It goes with all
every
your
day.
outfits. Everybody loves it. The regular
Like,
consumer loves the Panda.
Even with the clowning on the internet, it doesn't stop the train
No.
from selling out.
because
and
half the
it's-
people don't even see that
and
that
it-
wear them.
It's so crazy because when Pandas first dropped, I was wearing them all the time. Then after a couple restocks, they got burnt out for me. But I was even one of those like, this is a good daily
goes with
wear.
everything.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I always told myself I wanted a pair, and I still don't own a pair.
I have a pair. It's DS, and I skipped straight to the fucking Supremes, and then just
then thrashed
wore
those.
those as if they were a Panda.
yeah.
At the
you
end of
should.
the day, though, for me, as a sneaker connoisseur, I don't care if everybody's wearing it because I love sneakers. And so if you love sneakers enough, it's not about what other people are wearing or what other people aren't wearing. It's what you like. And so
Yes.
if you truly like the shoe, then fucking wear it. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And not only that, but it's like, yes, I do have a lot of cool shoes that people don't have. Granted that I'm in the position where I'm able to do that. But at the end of the day, like I went back and bought my fucking Sean Kemp sneakers and stuff, kamikazes, because I love that shoe.
you like it.
That's my shoe. Like it doesn't really matter to me. I buy ice creams because I love the ice creams. I love the board flips. I love the Stan Smith styles. Like that's just me. I mean, most people think of it like, oh, like it's played out. Like, no, it's not. Put that fit together. Rock that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't
like,
matter. I like it.
Exactly.
Speaking of resale, I called Jordan the other day too. Did you guys seen the SB resale as of late? If it's not like a super like sought after shoe, like a Chunky Dunk record or something, all these latest SB releases are all tanking now.
Did not know.
Remember,
that.
I told you to pull up the Supreme Dunks, and they all went down about $500.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
from,
like-
from a long time
Yeah,
ago.
they were
Like,
at
I've been
1,300.
watching it, so like
Now
I
they're
already
like
knew.
5 to 7.
I checked though; they're like 7.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah,
6.
But back in the day, they were fucking.
Yeah,
They were
18.
yeah. Since then,
Yeah.
I've been
15.
keeping an eye on it, so I know where they're at. But like neck faces, $200 or less right now. Why so
I need
sad?
'em,
Why
pair.
so sad? Dropped today, last week. StockX like 150 to 180 on SBs, and I was telling Jordan like, hey, like I know you're used to like I know you like SBs, but I know you've been used to not even checking for SBs if you don't
Go
hit them on
back now.
sneakers. I was like, start looking at these releases because you can actually pick them up.
We're going GOAT.
Yeah,
Get them
like,
slightly worn.
you
8
can
out of
start,
10.
You can start picking them up for good deals and get cool SBs, which I
Now-
love. I'm down with
Yeah.
it.
Now, do you blame the economy or
Yeah.
do you blame the saturation of shoes?
Economy. Because
When
SBs are so limited.
Yeah, economy going down. People have to get rid of their assets. They have to start selling. You got to sell it at a lower price to get rid of it because people aren't willing to pay as much because there's less money floating around, and that's just the economics.
It
of
is weird though. It's weird because certain shoes are still reselling straight
Yes.
out the gate. It's just weird what's getting picked and choose.
Do you
to
think
be
the
that.
lost and found will tank?
It already has.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll go lower?
it-
Like, do you
they
think it'll
said
go
it-
like 250?
I don't think so because they said it's dropped. It was the highest drop from original price on StockX to the lowest ever. I think of all time. 83% was the number.
Is that on the list here?
Yes.
Okay,
get that
well,
at the
we'll
end.
stop. Let's
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
talking
okay,
about
yeah,
that because
yeah.
I have some stuff I want to say.
Okay, cool. So next we just got these,
Which is a cool shoe next one.
yesterday,
Yes.
and we got them early because this is 11/8 drop.
The Fruity Pebble LeBron.
Fruity Pebbles. I actually leaked that shoe first.
yeah.
I think.
I like this shoe and I like the colorways of it, and I fucking love Fruity
I was
Pebble.
about to say that. I think Fruity Pebbles has a cult following of,
Yeah.
of people.
Straight
It's a
up.
lot of people that love Fruity
literally
Pebbles.
like a top 3 cereal for a lot of people.
You know
I
what's
mean,
weird?
what's your top one? I have 2 tops.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I hate fruit flavored cereals. I hate Fruit
Fruit
Loops.
Loops, yeah.
I hate Fruity Pebbles, and I don't know why. It's weird.
What about Apple Jacks?
Don't like it. I don't like fruit flavored.
Okay, my top 2.
Yeah.
Reese's Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's it. I'll mix them 2 together.
I'll tell
I
you.
don't give a fuck.
I'm-
I'll drink it
I'm-
with chocolate milk.
I have a weird couple favorites. You go first.
I
This fool's
gotta
gonna say Raisin
no,
Bran.
I gotta go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, and then I would take Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles tied for third.
Yeah.
Fruity,
I'm
Fruity and
basic.
Pebble, Fruity and Cocoa are in the same category.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
I
put
can't
those
even
together.
I can't even narrow it down to 2, but like I like all the basic stuff. Like I like Captain Crunch, no berries.
No berries.
Wow.
Yes.
You should see
Okay.
Michael's
Sound
face.
like you sound like Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch, no Golden
Bro,
Grams.
it's all berries.
Golden Grams.
Yeah, he gets
I
the
just told you I
all
don't like
crunch berries.
fruit.
So
Golden
one,
Grams.
one of the weird Golden Grams are cool, but I don't eat them. But they're not bad. One of the weird ones that I love is Smacks.
I love Smacks.
Like I don't even know what the
That's
fuck
on
it
my
is.
level.
What
It's
is it?
Puffed rice.
It's a puffed. Yeah.
But what's the taste supposed to
Honey.
be?
Honey Smack Puff.
It don't taste like honey.
Yeah, it's just honey.
Reminds me of like coffee.
It's-
Kind
They
I don't know what
used
it
to
is.
even
It's
be
great.
called Honey Smacks.
There are, yeah,
Then
Honey
they
Smacks.
shortened the name to just Smacks, I believe.
Yeah,
But it's
Frosted
definitely-
Flakes is another big one.
a good one.
Rice
Frosted
Krispie. Have you guys ever had the fucking Rice Krispie
Chunks.
the treats?
The chunks
Is it
one. Yeah,
treats?
where there's like little
The
crispy
cereal
chunks.
trash.
What?
What?
No, hell no.
Cap.
Tripping.
No. And then do you guys remember this? I always think of this all the time. The precursor to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What? The French toast crunch?
French Toast Crunch.
That one's good too. It's not
Do they
bad.
make that still?
Yeah, they
I
still
have
make
it at my house right now.
You know what's really weird is Cause.
No cap.
Cause dropped all those, and I've never ate any of them,
I haven't eaten Count Chocula?
So
No.
and none of them.
my wife was
don't-
talking about this. She didn't remember Fruit Brute.
I don't remember.
I don't
any of that
remember any
shit.
of that.
Else, Count Chocula.
I only remember Count Chocula because I remember him on the box when I was a
Yeah,
kid, but I never
but
ate it.
you had all of them. You had the Mummy. The
I
Never,
remember-
never.
I feel like those are all. I feel like that brand was like second place to like
Yeah.
Kellogg's.
Yeah, for
Kellogg's
sure.
had all the bangers, and then they were General Mills, right?
Yeah, General
They were
Mills.
like the B League.
General Mills and Post.
Second
gotta
string-
step
second
it up.
string or
Yeah,
what?
General Mills and Post. That was like you go buy that at fucking Aldi or something.
All these tight. All these tight.
Aldi is kind of cool, but I'm not trying to sit there and rummage through shit.
Hey,
like,
so look
with
what
the
just
weird
came
cart.
in. They just sent me. I'm showing these guys the video. The Syracuse are here.
Syracuse is
I was
here.
thinking. I almost wanted to call my Jacob and be like, "Hey, how's the quality? Is it the same?"
let's keep it moving.
Yeah, keep going.
11-8. Got some more Dunk Lows. Dunk Low foam finger.
Yeah, this is a terrible
This is
shoe.
like every day they're dropping a shoe.
This is a terrible shoe.
let
It's
me- let me zoom
foam
in.
fingers. It's literally foam fingers.
Oh, that's what it is.
Why would they do that? Who signed off on
I don't
this?
know who signed off on the shoe.
Put me in touch with your marketing team.
Which
Terrible
is
shoe.
weird because the quality seems of something that would be an SB.
Yeah,
You know,
it
with
does.
the rope
Yeah.
lace, the foam or the suede leather.
yeah, that's a skip. We can just keep going.
Yeah, let's just
Okay.
keep. I like the ice sole on it though. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's the only cool part was the
Ooh,
ice.
this one's nice.
This
The
is
next
interesting.
one,
I've actually this
This
is my first
Hyper-
time seeing this.
11.9.
Can-
the white photon dust hype royal. This
I
is hard.
don't like shoes that have tags on them like that.
Yeah, the little Nike
Any kind of
tag
hang
on it.
tag, any kind of anything on the shoe, I
But
don't
the
like
colors
it.
are so
colors
fire.
are cool.
They got the mini swoosh.
Yeah, the colors are weird though. Like every panel's different though, Scott.
Why does the embroidery on the back look so thick?
Yeah, it does.
The N
It's
on
like
the Nike.
poking
It's like a
out.
patch.
These colorways are solid for me. I'd grab these.
But it's every panel is different. It's kind of like a what the if you really zoom in on it.
Well, if you think about it, it says it's a photon. The photon's the toe.
yeah.
The Hyper Royal is the check and the upper mid. I mean, it's kind of two shoes in one in a sense. It is a photon toe.
Okay.
Remember the photons that came in a women's release like a year ago or whatever?
yeah.
This is a shoe that I'd get, and I would definitely cut the tag off of it though.
Yeah.
But
it
I
look
love
better.
shades of blue. Like that's my
It's
shit.
a nice it's nice shades of blue.
Back to a classic. Next up, 11.9, you have the Dunk Low USC restock.
Yeah, so this shoe, we've had this
We did,
For,
and it didn't
like-
even do that well the
No,
first
no, no,
time.
it did.
Did it?
Yeah. We had you're talking about Team Red.
You're thinking of
It's a
the
different
yellow
shoe.
and
Oh,
okay.
burgundy one.
That's a different shoe. Team Red or the other
That's
yellow
like
and
it was like
burgundy.
it looked like the St. John, but it was like a juicier.
Yeah,
color.
that's
there
not
you
this.
go.
That's not this. This
Okay.
is the USC. So this is we had this early about 3 weeks ago and it sold out like instantly in
I
store.
mean, it's more of a burgundy color, and I hate burgundy, so I would pass on these.
It's not in person,
Burgundy?
Scott. It's not in person.
Okay.
In person, it's more like
Burgundy?
it's more like a dark red.
But I'm all for two-tone color dunks
and it's USC because it's got the yellow hit too, though.
on the tongue.
On the tongue and the back.
Oh, nice.
That's where the USC.
Yeah, I can see it. I can
It's
see
your
it.
your favorite
My
gold color.
my gold
though.
color. Yeah.
Speaking of two-tone colors, next up on 11.10, you have a beef and broccoli.
This ain't it,
Jordan
though, dog.
9.
It's a
If you
boot.
guys-
Shout out to my New Yorkers. you
Yeah,
know them
straight
beef and
up.
broccoli's lovely.
If
out
y'all-
Yo,
here.
but beef and broccoli should stay.
It's a
should
classic.
stay
though.
at Timberland.
Stay at Timberland. Don't give me a Jordan
Let me-
9
No.
boot,
Let me tell you something right now. Let me
bro.
tell you something right now about this shoe. Okay.
Talk.
It's the Jordan number that plays the role of a boot look like silhouette. So if any Jordan were to do a beef and broccoli, it would be
gotta
the
be
9.
this
I
one.
get
It'd
it,
be
but
the 9.
but they shouldn't.
Nah, this is kind of low key hard.
Wasn't the Jordan 9 the shoe made for Michael when he switched to play baseball?
baseball.
And that's why it was the boot? Okay.
This is hard. I like this. I could see this shit with some denim. Shit would go fire.
Some
God,
New
I will
Yorkers.
never see you in this shoe.
And like a parka.
Why are you telling me it's
North
hard
Face, eating
and
a
you will
chopped
never wear?
cheese
He's never
with
gonna wear
with
this
a
shoe.
chopped cheese.
Eating a chopped cheese.
I would literally
can
get a
see
chopped
it.
cheese in these.
He painted the picture for me. I can see it.
Thank you. But look, I would have the North Face parka with the fur
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
hood.
yeah.
Like real New York
Right,
shit.
right. And then I would have like a Pooh Shiesty on, and I'd be on the corner of Port Gourmet Deli, worshiping Jesus on my block with a chopped cheese
I hear
That's
you.
it. That's it.
and a little shouty on my side.
Okay, jumping up
shouty.
to
She gonna have
this-
them on too, though.
the very next day, a lucky day, 11/11.
Yes.
You've
Yeah,
got-
let's talk about this one.
You've got the Jordan 11 Women's Midnight Navy.
So is this a bit budget-friendly Jeter?
it is, but at the same time, I think they're just trying
one
to
we
give,
saw at
give a
Stadium
little,
No, I know what you're talking about. I know
I
what you're
think
talking
they're
about.
just trying to give a little women's version.
Yeah, it's like
I like that
last
it's fuzzy.
year's last year's was so trash.
They did the animal print last year.
Yes.
And then the year before that, they did the silver glitter.
I
And
think
I'm
this
just
is a
like-
velvet.
I
It's a
bought both
velvet
of
year.
those for Ava.
It's a velvet month.
I
though.
get it, but what I'm getting at is like, what woman is there a woman in charge of like
Yes.
that overlooks? these
Yes, the women's releases. Yes.
and she's signing off.
It's a
on
whole
this?
team. It's a whole team. This is a nice shoe to me, to be honest. It's been one of the better colorways of a Jordan 11 for the holiday
I
for
like
women's.
the navy clear sole on it.
Yeah, that's
it's
hard.
different.
It's hard.
You know, you have the Space Jam's got the clear blues, and all the other ones have different colors. But
There,
I like
there
this
was
blue.
a time in my life where I would wear this shoe.
It shock dropped. it shock dropped early, and it sold out super fast. But
Yeah, back around the
They're
time when I
dropping
was
in.
wearing gammas and stuff, I would have rocked this.
Yeah,
You know what
for
I
sure.
mean?
it's a
Like,
tight shoe. I'd wear it right now if I could get my size, but I can't.
I saw the quality of it. It's nice.
Yeah, it looks-
it's cool. But what I'm trying to say is, when you're dealing with women's and Jordans, I feel like there's a certain route to take.
You don't think they wear this? Women won't wear this?
No, this is just my opinion.
Sure.
Honestly,
I'm just not seeing a lot of women wearing navy.
I don't-
I bet women will wear this to Cowboys games.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't see it. I feel like a lot of women really aren't wearing J's right now.
No.
Period.
but Dunks just took over.
Yeah,
Besides
bro.
fours, okay, I'm not.
Dunks and
Don't
fours.
roast me for that because girls are buying fours like crazy right now.
Right.
But not 11s.
So also, you've got a classic coming back on
Okay.
11/11.
I am so excited for this drop, bro.
Silver
Yeah.
Bullet, Air
Silver
Max
Bullets.
97 Silver Bullet.
I remember when these were coming out. and
They
people were
restocked not
rocking
that
them.
long ago. What was it, like 2019? and I didn't
Was
get
it?
them. Yes, bro. They've done 2.
Are you sure you're not mistaking
Positive.
it for the all glitter ones that
No.
you got for his
It-
wife?
no. That's what I'm saying.
No. This restocked a couple years ago.
Interesting.
I don't remember.
Yes. I'll find it. And then they also did the Puerto Rico,
Now,
where it was the same one,
Okay,
but just the
that's
Puerto Rico flag.
what I was thinking
But that's
of.
not. They dropped
Okay.
this
Now,
one too.
when shoes like this drop, like when they drop like the infrareds and the Dunk Camo Air Max 1s and stuff like that, like is that stuff, Ian, that you go back and grab?
Yeah.
Just because it's part of your childhood?
Yes, and not
Like,
even
that's
that.
how I am with Irisons. When they dropped the blue Paralyzed, like I just went and
Yeah.
bought them and then threw them in my fucking.
I'm honestly just
in my closet.
I'm disgusted with myself for not getting these when they restocked a couple years ago.
Right.
I had pairs because I dropped. I have a cool photo that I took of all the 3M piping.
yeah.
I lived in my sister's apartment back then. That must have been actually 2015.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a, you said like 2 years ago.
2015.
We were still here 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was 2015. I'm tripping. It's 2015.
Yeah.
Damn, that's 7 years ago. Oh my god.
Time's flying.
Time flying, big dog.
Next up, I need all 3. I will only wear 2 of them, but I need all 3. And you have the Jordan 1 Low Eastside Golf. You have the Jordan 1 High Eastside Golf. And you have the Jordan 12 Eastside Golf. So
I'm digging the Jordan 1.
me too.
That weird varsity red.
It's
with
like
the
a
blue.
Chicago. It's called clay. Clay
the-
red
the-
is what they call
the
it.
colors for it give it a vintage feel. It would have been really cool if they like oxidized the sole or something a little bit. Maybe did cream instead of white, but super cool.
Here's the cool part for me. The Jordan 1 Low and the 12 is a lifestyle shoe. So it is not a golf shoe. It is just a regular 12 and a regular 1 Low.
So not the sole is the regular.
Correct.
You're saying the bottom of it.
The golf shoe out of the set is the Jordan 1 High. I'm
Right.
pretty sure this is the first.
No, not
What?
the first Jordan 1 high golf shoe.
What? Is it?
No.
It's funny because I had no idea who Eastside Golf was till we went to Complex Con,
Yes,
and we got the little VIP bag when we got the. I use that boombox every day of my life.
So do I.
my
It's-
JBL one or
It's
whatever.
in my golf bag, and I use it every
Shit's
time I
fire,
play golf
bro.
too.
And so I didn't know who the fuck they were, and then we got
I
that
still don't know who they
crew
are.
neck.
It's 2 guys.
I still don't know
I believe
either,
they're
but-
from Detroit or Chicago. It's a dude named Earl and another black guy. It's a black-owned business, and they actually just dropped the episode on Complex Sneaker
Well-
Podcast with talking about their story of how they got connected, and they got Jordan Brand and somebody else major. Maybe it was eBay or some other big corporation. They got Jordan Brand and somebody else huge to believe in them, and that's why they are. Where they are.
It caught my eye because it was the guy swinging with
Yeah.
the gold
Gold
chain,
chain,
And
yeah.
hanging on his
and the
neck.
quality was
Yeah,
really
it was like
good.
a chenille patch or whatever.
Well, I'm different than y'all on these. I hate this pack.
Do you?
I
Yeah.
mean,
I hate
you
it.
can't hate on that high. That's some pretty cool colors.
It's not it.
I need that golf
not
shoe.
it for
Please
me.
cook me all 3.
I'll get you all 3.
I'll never wear the 1 Low.
I mean,
or
that
the-
one low looks like an ugly Janowski style.
It's just
Like
not it
shoe.
to me, bro.
It,
This is
it
not
looks like it's all canvas, like the
Yeah.
canvas ones.
It,
Yeah.
looks, it looks like a skateboarding shoe.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's not it.
So skipping ahead, gotta throw it on back. 11-12, you have the Jordan 6 metallic silver.
This was part of the Memphis pack. Where all the Memphis shit was
Right,
stolen.
right.
This was one of the
Crazy.
shoes.
so they dropped the metallic golds from the DMP 2 years ago, and then now they're doing some metallic silvers. It looks gold in the picture, but it's
Yeah.
definitely silver.
I mean, this is a.
Is it a sparkly silver,
No,
like down at the bottom, or is it
it's
supposed to
flat.
be flat?
It's flat.
Okay,
It's whatever to me.
Yeah.
it's a very basic shoe,
Yeah.
but it's gonna do very well in the store.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I know so.
Jumping to November 17th, you've got 2 pairs.
Which we've had one of for a while,
I haven't seen the other one. I see that this is supposed to drop as a
right?
pack.
But it's not circulating around anywhere.
No, I've never seen that top pair in hand anywhere yet.
It is the Jordan 12 Ama Manier.
Yeah.
There is 2 colors. You have a white and burgundy, or what I'm not sure
yeah,
what that.
yeah,
that- we'll
burgundy.
call it the Ama Manier burgundy, and then you've got the all black with the burgundy.
Again,
as well.
not a fan of burgundy, but burgundy and white looks way better than burgundy and black
I
together.
agree. The dark one's just too
They just
dark
play
for
off.
me.
They play with each other.
I will
better.
say that I saw a poll on this. Like,
Okay.
which color do they like more? Everybody went black, which I thought was weird.
Weird.
Hold on, real quick. I just noticed something. It looks like they kept the pebble leather on the burgundy on the white, and then did the suede on the black, and then
Yeah.
it looks like the upper might be suede as well.
Maybe that's why people are like.
so it's leather versus suede.
and it's got the quilted inside like all the other ones,
Yeah, yeah.
which is nice.
I mean, I'd still pass, but I know they'll do okay.
I'd take one.
I do like that Whitner isn't just sticking to like one silhouette.
Yeah.
He's
all over.
spreading
He's
it
moving
out.
around.
Yeah, he's
I like
spreading it
that.
out. He even did the Air Forces a couple years ago, those black ones, before he really got in his bag and started doing Jordans. He did that Air Force black one.
At this point,
cool.
you got to give James his flowers. He's probably, Virgil had his 10, but at this point, Whitner's almost had, he's going to have a 10 before soon.
A burgundy 10.
Yeah.
And so we just got to give this guy his flowers. Still to this day, not a huge social following,
Yeah.
just very low key, but he's always doing stuff for the community. I get all the
Yeah,
emails.
he's definitely a big innovator.
Like these big, he'll do like these Zoom calls where he
I've
just
been
taps in
I've
with
been
the
in one
community.
of those
Yeah,
before.
we did one during COVID.
It was cool.
But
Him and that other guy, Foundation, or not Foundation. Or was it?
Dre
Yeah,
and
Dre.
Ari from Foundation.
If anybody here actually knows Whitner personally, man, tell him to come hop on the show, man.
Yeah.
Definitely would love to have him on
Big
here.
friend of the show.
Just talk business. We can talk about whatever, honestly. I feel like he has so much to say and just you can't find an interview really about him.
exactly.
I saw Complex did like What's in Your Pocket Essentials.
That's
or
how
whatever,
I was
and then
introduced
that
to
was
him
really
years
just
ago.
it.
Hype Beast Essentials. And he had his Louis wallet, his passport holder. I still remember it.
You guys want to hear something interesting though? You were talking about they having a lot of collabs, right? There's like a memo that went around, some internal document for Jordan brand or Nike, I guess, that most boutiques next year, because Nike's switching to a direct to consumer,
Like opening all those stores or
yeah,
whatever.
exactly, because they're switching that model. Basically, if your store has a Nike, like a tier 0 account, whatever, and you do not have an X with a Jordan or a Nike shoe and your store, you're losing your account next year.
If you don't have a what?
An X, like a collab, like
Yeah.
Alma Maniere
So
X Nike
Concepts
Jordan.
will be able to keep it.
Yeah, Concepts, Alma Maniere, but all these other stores, apparently every single store, based off of that
So
document that went
boutiques
around.
only get it.
Yeah, but not even.
So like Jimmy
not
Jazz
even all
would
the
lose
boutiques. But
theirs?
not even all boutiques. There's plenty of boutiques that don't have collabs. And if you don't have one, you're losing your account.
Exhibition.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
There's
what's that
tons.
one in Houston that I almost went to work 4 years ago?
Active athlete.
Active Athlete. They have an account, but they've never done
Yeah,
shit.
so
Like,
they're
just
probably
like small little
so
ones like that.
So next year they're going to
But
lose
what
their
if you're
accounts.
like
most likely.
grandfathered in?
I don't think it's a thing.
They already pulled it from Foot Locker. Why would they care about Active Athlete or any of those other ones?
Champs.
Yeah.
Because, bro,
So-
the small shops need money too. They
Yeah.
need. That's like they can't survive off just the clothes.
Yeah, but
That's
Nike
not fair.
Nike needs the money more.
I get it, but they've been
Apparently.
so loyal to the brand for so many years. You can't just pull that, bro. Like,
Game's
no,
changing,
I
bro.
don't care.
Yeah.
Game's
Nike.
changing.
If anybody from Nike's listening, that's not cool. I would say more mean things, but I won't. Like, there's people out there that deserve to have
you're
it
right.
because they've held the brand down for so long and carried it on their back.
Yep.
And that's some of the stuff that they use to keep the doors open.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not-
Nike's direct to consumer next
keep
year.
the back
They're-
doors open.
Yeah, they're clipping all that.
I mean, at one time, back doors wasn't even like a big of a thing. Like when we first started our sneaker store, we would backdoor from Jimmy Jazz in Austin, but it was still fairly new because we were the first resale store in Austin, and we were also the first resale store in Dallas, and we would backdoor from Nike Town or
Nike.
Nike.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't be just throwing names out there, but
Yeah.
we would backdoor from those two, and it wasn't even really a thing because there was no such thing as like resale
It
stores.
was the
really.
same guy too, wasn't it?
No, it was a different person from each one.
Because it's funny because the guy that you were backdooring from Jimmy Jazz in Austin, I ended up backdooring from Nike when he worked at Nike here in Dallas.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's
but see, at
hilarious.
the end of the day, like we were the first people of both cities. Now, of course, there's like 10 in each city. So there's, all those other stores are backdooring like crazy. But back then it was unheard of.
Now it's the only thing that happens.
Yeah, I know.
Next up.
The biggest.
I've been backdooring forever.
Whoa.
Next
Yeah,
up.
I guess that was a
1123. 1123. We have the Jordan 9 Fire Red.
Wait. Nope. You missed the biggest shoe of the entire.
Yeah. How are you gonna pass?
Wow. 1119. We have the Lost and Found.
Yes.
What's going on here? I've already got
Yeah.
my pair, so I'm over it.
Yeah,
No,
I've been
love
I've
this
been over
shoe.
it.
No, I love it, but we have them already.
I love this shoe, and I think back to what we were talking about earlier was when I cut us off short. Is I think that the price isn't going to take stupid low. It might get to like $400.
That's what
maybe,
I think.
somewhere around there.
400's my number.
And the reason why I say that is because too many pairs have been backdoored and been sold already. Now, granted, we don't know exactly the real numbers that they're making. We've heard crazy stock. So even if it is,
It's 500,000.
It doesn't change the fact because 2 years ago they did 1 million pairs in the
Cool grays.
the cool grays, and they did 1 million pairs in the triple
Concords.
white 350s,
Yeah.
and things of that matter, and the
suck.
prices stayed the same.
So here's why. Because that's a shoe that people are wearing. That shoe's going straight to foot.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shoe is
yeah.
not everybody's buying it just to
And stashing
resell it.
Yeah.
Nah, they're buying it because
They're
they fucking
they're
want
wearing it to rock, and I think that's how this is going to go too. So even though they've made a lot of pairs, a lot of people are keeping a wearable.
Because what's going to happen is the drop's going to happen on sneakers. 99% of people are going to miss out, and then the price is going to go doop and go straight back up. Everybody's just waiting. So all these resellers are dumping right now, dumping the pairs, and then people are just like, I'm not going to buy it yet because I think I can get a chance at retail, and they're going to wait, not hit, and then the price is going to go back up.
About sneakers, I could probably pull my app up right now. Let's just pull it up real quick. I can't even tell you the last time I probably opened it. But I've had it for like 6 years maybe.
Okay, you should make a new account.
And is that the thing? Tell the guys, teach some.
Yes,
teach
if
these guys
you
something.
guys have an account that you've had for a long time and it's just not hitting anymore, make a new email, make a new account, and you'll probably start hitting again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Are you counting
8,
things
16,
you've hit?
17, 18, 19,
Because I still be hitting, bro.
Me too.
22.
I'd
I've
be
hit 22 shoes in like 5 years.
Even recently, I hit that denim one. I hit that J Balvin 2.
I hit the really.
Bro, I be hitting.
I'll be hitting.
I hit Midnight Navy.
But
You
if
hit
you
a Balvin?
I hit
tight.
I hit Midnight Navy. I hit Fire
You
Red.
hit Midnight Navy?
Yeah. What else I
I
hit?
didn't know.
I hit the
hit
Halloween
shit.
joint.
I've been hitting everything,
Michael
bro.
says he's only hit twice.
But I
feel for
do the
Mikey.
Larry method though, and I just be buying like regular GR dunks for the store.
yeah, that's what happened when
You
I
know
hit
what I
these
mean?
pine green restock.
Yeah, like I just be
gave it
hitting
to
that
the
stuff, and it
store.
does. I think it recognizes you're a real
Yeah.
person.
Like I've been buying some golf stuff from Nike because
Yeah.
I'm convinced that they're going to let me hit the East Side golf.
Let's hop on this topic real quick. So there's something on the internet going around saying that if you only buy Nike Dunks, they're banning you from buying Nike Dunks on sneakers.
No, if you buy multiple
Multiples.
pairs of the same one.
Okay. So then the title
That's
that
just
these
botting.
people are
Yeah.
the titles these people are whipping up on their posts isn't
Yeah.
it's
No,
inaccurate.
it's
Which
inaccurate.
I'm going to tell
I'm
you
like,
right
how are
now.
you gonna, what if you only like Dunks and that's all I care about? Like, why would you ban?
I'm going to tell you it's completely inaccurate. I know a handful of all different botters right now that are destroying Nike. Literally, I got sent, bro. Look, I'm literally could pull up a list right now, and it's insane. Look at this shit real quick.
I think
Show me
Nike be
something.
dropping this information to like press release to get everybody scared, but it's always business as usual the next day.
Bro, look at-
Every year they talk about legislation to stop botters, and then
Look at this.
January 1st.
Every
is-
year.
This is new releases. Dunk Low Racer Blue, the reverse Racer Blue run, right?
Right.
Bro, there's 300 pairs, all botted. Full size run.
Coming straight to the selection,
What
powered
is
by
this
Private
one?
Selection.
Pink Oxford, Dunk Low. Not 900 pairs of pink Oxfords. Like, bro.
On the way.
Y'all, Nike's not stopping anything.
I remember when they loaded up the green Brooklyn's, the off-white Air Forces.
Yeah.
And I remember there's like 2 size 9 on sneakers. There's
Yeah,
like 1 size
bro.
6. And I had like homeboys and homegirls hit me up, and I'm just sending them this list. I was like, look, there's 134 pairs against the world. Like, good luck.
You're about to have 3.5 million people enter. Good luck. Do the math.
It's just like it's just not.
Yeah.
So next
It's
up,
like Spartan.
after Lost and Found drops, you on 11/23, you have the Jordan 9 Fire Red.
We've had these for a minute too. They've been selling pretty well.
I think it's a good color for a
Yeah,
9.
it's
If you're into,
definitely a
if you're,
good
it reminds me of like OGs. Like if you're into Jordans and you've been rocking Jordans since the 90s, you know, early 2000s. If you're an OG sneakerhead, this is definitely like
It was my
something I could
first
see you rocking.
Jordan was the OG 9, the white and black one.
The white and black,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the
Oh,
first
that's
one.
a great
The
shoe,
first one I
though.
ever got, and I ended up just giving it away. to
Chicago?
someone. Yeah,
That's a good shoe.
and I just gave it away to somebody.
I still really want the olive 9s, like the real ones.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get those
I've never really
mad
looked.
decent.
I'm just waiting for a new pair though. I
Right,
want a
right,
new
right.
one.
I need this next pair. 11/26, you have the Jordan 1 High Gorge Green.
Yeah.
It's
me
like
tell you
a Japan or
me tell you
co.jp with the silver
me
swoosh,
tell you
and I
something.
need that.
Every silver one they've dropped the last 2 years, I just don't like. I don't like the blue navy. I don't like the burgundy. I don't like this
Scott,
one. I
I'm
don't
with
like
you.
the silver
I'm
one.
with you. I hate them.
I don't like
Scott-
the silver check.
I don't like it
I just
either.
don't wear silver.
It looks like a mid colorway to me.
It's just
Crazy.
And then they do the fucking
The burgundy,
the plastic.
the jewel fucking
the jewel,
wings logo.
Yeah, the jewel Air Jordan logo
terrible.
on there. I'm not a fan of that. Like, please stamp it on there.
I will say though,
I
like
need
if
it
this was
embossed.
like if this was not a jewel logo, not a silver swoosh,
But just a green colorway
fire.
Jordan 1. Yeah,
Right.
like a shattered backboard.
I
like
definitely-
a court purple or something.
right, but the sole would have to be black, not green. You can't. I don't like it when the panels match the sole. Sometimes,
Yeah.
it doesn't sit right with me. I would have done a black check stamped logo with the black sole all fucking day.
Yeah.
I see on sneakers already. They've loaded up one of these.
They shock dropped it already, bro. I'm so sad. They dropped it yesterday.
What's-
How did I not see
Are we
it?
talking about the one that's coming
Yeah,
up
this next one.
Crimson.
What's funny
Yeah.
is the pictures that you took from the internet for me to look at are our actual pictures.
I know. So this is 11/28. This is the Jordan 5 We the Best.
And so this is right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you said it was Black Friday, right?
Oh yeah, it is Black
Is
Friday.
it?
I'm
Okay,
tripping.
yeah.
Because Khaled, that was like the whole rollout he did.
But
was
you
like
saw-
the biggest day of the year, biggest sale day of the year.
You
I'm
saw what
popping
DJ
them.
Khaled did though last week. He got on his story and he was like, "Make sure you're on sneakers." I said, "Make sure you're on sneakers," and he like put the camera in his eye. And then they shock dropped yesterday. They dropped the
Damn.
peach pair.
So he gave us a warning.
He gave us a warning, and then I didn't even pay attention.
Usually you get those little heads up and you
I
tell
think
us.
we were in doing the podcast yesterday.
Damn.
So,
He
yeah.
didn't even say sneakers. He was like, "Look at the app."
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He was being
Yeah.
all secretive about
Look at
it.
the app. Look at the app. I will say this. This is why I was saying this month is very velvety.
Hold on, real
The
quick
next
though.
one.
I want to talk about these Khaleds real quick.
Oh, you want to keep going? All right.
Yeah. Guys, the quality of these are fire. The quilted on the inside's amazing. The colorways are amazing. My favorite's going to be the white one out of all four of them. I don't care if some are friends and family or, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm glad the GR one is the white one. I think these play really well for like Vice City colorways. I think it's something different that is not really played in Jordans
Yeah.
a lot, like these pastels. And so the vibes that I'm getting from it, like I'm fucking with this shit.
I need both of them. I want both.
I'll take
From a
both, but
collection
the
standpoint.
white
You want
one would be
coconut?
nice.
Coconut?
Yeah, is that what it is?
Coconut
That's
milk,
the
I
color.
think.
That's the SKU they put for it?
think so, yeah.
Coconut. I fuck with the coconuts, bro. I just, something about that steel blue insole is just, it's fire. And then they kept it classic with the silver tongues on them.
I like fives.
That's what I fuck with, bro.
I love fives, which is
love fives.
It's weird that I don't wear it. My first Jordan ever was a 5
Same.
metallic.
Or no, my
Nice.
first was 8. My dad still has his OG pair
Yeah,
of
the
Fire
Fire
Reds.
Reds.
Yeah.
And so that just reminds me of my childhood.
So I think they executed this well with the hit on the back, hit on the underneath the sole. Like, it's fucking fire, bro. Like the team that put this together, good
Like
job.
you can tell from the picture the quality of the
Good job,
leather
guys.
is just on point.
Shout out to my boy Chris Smokes too, man. I don't think he's tuned into the channel, but he's still a big friend of the show.
Big friend of the show.
If you guys don't know Chris Smokes, get familiar with him. That's his IG is Chris Smokes. He,
Yes, sir.
he's a stylist and good friend of DJ Khaled and Fat Joe.
Next up, 11/28. Like Ian said, we're getting real velvety. We got the Nike Dunk Low green velvet. Love this shoe. Reminds me of the red velvet Dunk High that I
V-Day
have.
one?
I wore on my birthday for SneakerCon. Gotta have this colorway as well.
I just it gives me like OG5, like an OG vibe to it. And you would think it would be like a girly-ish shoe, but it definitely doesn't.
and that's the vibe I get. It's like a girly shoe, but it's like I still want to wear it.
yeah, still fire. I like it a lot.
Yeah, no. I get what you're saying, but it's still a cool shoe.
And not only that, but like that's not really a color I rock with. So having it solid would have thrown me off. But when I have them in person, I'm like, damn, like these are kind of hard. Like I don't care if it's this weird emerald green all the way around. Like for some reason, I'm rocking
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Before we go to the next one, I noticed the shoe's not on here, and it just landed at the store downstairs. But I'm assuming if it got here, it means we just backdoored it, so it's got to be coming out kind of soon. It's the Jordan 1 Low Zion.
Oh yeah.
We just got full size ones downstairs of the Zion.
Okay.
Not out yet, but
Not
I'm
out yet.
assuming November.
So let me take a little peek through Sneakers app and see if they've loaded up here. Ooh, they got a new Scorpion Sesame colorway dropping. They do got a lot of new stuff loaded. A Stussy Chuck Taylor. Shout out to the Stussy Den. Ooh, a new Clot Chuck. I have the OG pair.
Zion.
Oh,
Jordan.
here it is.
You got-
Flax and Oil Green. November 8th.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
November 8th.
Okay, yeah. So that's skipped through our list. But how do y'all feel about that?
I love this shoe.
This shoe's so. You guys want a pair? Scott, you
Yeah.
want a pair?
Which one?
Zion?
Zion.
No,
Jordan 1 Low?
I'm okay, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that.
What?
No.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
I
That's
think it's
weird.
It's a lot going on.
I feel
for
like that's
Scotty.
a Travis. I feel like a Travis Scott just pulled up and you just told me no.
No, it's not plain enough of a colorway. It's too many colorway. Too much stuff.
Too much stuff going on. It's not clean enough.
I feel like I know.
I
Exactly
also
why.
I like buying old shoes more than I like buying new shoes.
And
I just like
fair.
old shit.
yeah,
But at some point, these ions are
yeah,
going to be old,
and then you're
gonna
gonna be mad you don't
damn.
have them.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
guess.
thought about that when I put these on because after the Drake album dropped
I
this
need
morning,
14 of these.
I'm like, bro, I need a fresh pair because and I was trying to decide, do I wear the Hot Steppa
Yeah.
or do I wear this one? And I was like, okay, maybe these will be easier to acquire. Hot Steppa's already kind of ran
This
through.
shoe is so.
But I'm going to need a fresh pair so I can wear one and make sure I've got one for the collection. Like
I literally
30,
need, like,
20 years
stack
from
of
now,
them.
like, man, Drake was killing it. Here's the Drake Nike shoes.
Yeah.
What's next?
A big one. Jordan 4 Alma Manier on no actual date,
no
but
date.
it's in November.
This motherfucker grew on me, bro.
Hard.
This thing's hard. I
Quality,
was such
color.
not a fan at first.
Yeah, you hated it.
I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
And I bet fall fits when you think about
Yeah,
just
like our
browns
and
and
cream
tans
suit
and
that we
cream-
did, the short and the
yeah.
top.
Throw this
all that-
on?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
You just match it to
babe.
the cream, not the burgundy.
Yes,
Correct,
bro.
yeah.
Fire, fam. Hard. This is gonna be crazy resale value. I already know it.
Yeah.
The quality on this 4 is unseen, like better than a Travis 4, better than a lot of these other. What's another 4? A Union 4.
Union, yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
can't
okay.
even
4
think
was
of a
good
4
quality,
with
but
better
this
quality.
is better than.
Nah,
the
this is just
Union.
very premium.
It's very, guys. This is something that if the price is high, don't even bother. Just pull the trigger.
Yeah,
it's
it
definitely a good
doesn't
shoe.
matter.
This next one, I'm mad, bro. I would
Yeah,
fuck
I
this
s-
shoe up.
I saw someone
Messy
wearing
room?
this.
Yes, bro. Why only GS?
You've got the Jordan 4 Messy Room, but it only comes in GS sizes, and we don't have an actual release date for
and
this
this is
yet.
giving me like Blue Mist 4 vibes or
Like that
whatever.
weird,
Or was
obscure
it a
one?
4? Or was the? Am I thinking of the right thing? The Mist, right?
Yeah,
the ones you got.
yeah, Mist.
Yeah, it gives me that kind of vibe with these colors that they're playing.
It's
off
just
of with the
it's
yellows.
that low key shoe that's gonna go under the radar, and then years later, people will be like, "Dang."
This whole hard. I wish I
I
had
don't-
little baby feet.
I don't know how I feel about it, Scott. Like I feel you, but I don't.
It looks childish.
It's very messy.
Yo, chill.
It's a mess.
That's the whole point. It's called messy room.
It's a messy room.
It's very messy. This is tight.
Look at the tongue. Zoom in on the tongue.
Yeah, it's the same as the siding paneling, the graded material. That might be a little throw off.
You
for
like the
me.
colorway? That's what you're saying.
Oh, the
You-
back end's like that too.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. Just let's just talk colorway.
The color pattern,
Colorway
color
you
choices,
like.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not big when it gets into like 4 or 5 colors, but it's okay.
What is this little golf shoe that snuck up?
That's also another Eastside Golf.
He said we're not done yet.
Why is it separate?
It's a 12 low. I don't know. They no actual date set for this one, but on their website, I believe it's supposed to drop with the rest of them on the 8th,
Huh.
7th or 8th, or maybe it's the 7th. Sorry.
Interesting. How do you feel? You want that one too?
So I have a couple pairs of Jordan 4 golf shoes, and Jordan 1 golf shoes are my favorite because the cleat is basically built into the bottom of the sole. It's not an actual added cleat to the bottom of the sole, but the 4 and this 12 as well has like these little screw-in cleats
Yeah,
that
I've
go
seen
at the
that
bottom,
before.
and so I can't just like hop out of my whip and walk up on the course. I feel like this is like you got to put these on like before you know,
You
step
can't.
out.
You put these on like once you get to the course.
Yeah, yeah.
You switch
but
shoes.
Correct. And
Yeah.
I don't want to have to switch shoes. I want
wanna-
to just
you wanna
put my
cross
shoes on
over.
and go.
How do y'all
yeah.
feel about like Jordan's numbers in lows? Like I think low 5s are cool. Low,
Sure, it
low
depends on
6s
what it
are
is.
unheard of nowadays, but low 6s are
I,
cool.
I like those.
There's like
I
3
like those.
colorways of low 2s
The
that we
11s are my
had
favorite.
early that are all sitting, and I thought they would all be solid.
I
twos-
like 'em.
2s
I
and
like 'em
11s
too.
to me, I think look the
Yeah.
coolest as a low.
I bought a pair of the Shelf Life when
Did you?
when they dropped all 3 of those.
Right,
they
right,
dropped the
right.
218, the Shelf Life, and the Titans. I couldn't buy the Titan because it was a women's release, and then the other 2, I still want the 218 one.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
what's
cool shoe.
funny
That's
is-
the brown one.
Yeah,
What's funny is the next shoe. It's like they're dancing around the taxi.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
can you just give me the fucking taxi so we
Yeah.
can move on?
Yeah.
Because I remember when the taxis came out, like 14 or something, way back in the day when we were at the shop, we had them hoes loaded at the store, bro, and they're just
Moving.
That was a huge sneaker time.
Yeah, it was a
with
big
those
deal.
Taxi 12s.
Back then, though, like back in like 2012, 13, 14, it was like Barclays, phone posits. I mean, it didn't really matter. LeBrons were fucking going ham. Like, it didn't matter. Just every whether it was an athletic style shoe or an OG sneaker, was just
Going
booming, bro, booming. Like I just remember those days, and it's like now if a Barkley were to drop, it's just like nobody would even bat an eye.
It's the age group.
It's crazy
It's
because
phased out. Those guys who were wearing Barclays are now wearing
what's crazy
Sperry's.
is I was watching like an old JC YouTube episode the other day. I love watching JC's episodes from back in the day when he just like goes through shoes, all a bunch of different shoes, and just talks. Because he knows a lot about the history of sneakers, and he was telling the story with Eric Bandele. Shout out to my boy.
Big friend of the show.
Big friend. We'll have him on here one day, both of them. And he was talking about how he got started. You know, everybody was focused on all these other shoes dropping, and he was only focused on I think it was like the Area 72 Barkley.
Yep.
And
that
so
All-Star
everybody was
pack.
in line
I got
for
those.
I had those.
everybody was in line for all the other ones, the LeBrons and shit like that. And he's like, nah, I'm working on these Barkleys over here. Ended up copping like 18 pairs or something crazy like that, and just flipped them all for the high. And that's what started everything.
Yeah, the Barkley in the 72 pack though was the biggest shoe in the pack.
There was a lot of detail into that shoe. We flipped the fuck out of those shoes
Yeah.
at our store, bro. We had so many of
I
them.
wore mine and then I sold it to my homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There was a
regret
good
that.
detail on there,
was a
bro. There's a
dope
lot of
shoe.
cool like stuff going on.
I
that
even liked
shoe.
the other one.
It's-
What was it? The rookie.
This is the one, the Air Force Max.
Oh, you had that
You,
one.
you remember
I
me
remember
having
that one.
these, Scott?
Yeah.
Probably
Those
in
were
the
cool.
early
Those were
days.
cool.
This was one of my favorite, and I don't know why,
That whole
but
pack was
this was
sick.
my favorite out of that pack.
Great pack. Bro.
210 on StockX. Might go back and
So
grab
it's
that real
November.
quick.
We're going into December.
Yeah.
We just went through like 30 shoes. And the ones that were my main attraction were the Lost and Found, All Mominiers, and then the two Syracuse and the Kentucky.
What about the DJ Khaled?
And the DJ Khaled. But those are all like hype shoes. And it's like, it upsets me sometimes when I go that route because I don't.
It just seems typical.
Yeah, but it's not like that. It's really not like that. I like
That's
they-
really
I-
just the coolest shoes out of there.
I mean, Kentucky and Syracuse are pretty basic. It's just there was so much hype behind them being from 2 years ago releasing.
Yeah,
That-
that's already passed for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So-
gotta have the East Side Golf. I gotta
sure.
get a pair of Fruity Pebbles and maybe a Khaled.
that Fruity's cool. Coconut Milk's coming home with me for sure on the Khaled drop.
Yeah,
For me, I'm gonna say Fruity Pebbles, Silver Bullet 97s. I need
Gotta
that
have
shoe.
it.
I need that shoe. The Amas Lost and Founds I already got, and the coconut milk. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I want the peach one too. I'll take the peach 5 too.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys' input down below. Tell me what you guys are liked out of all the things that we went through. Please like, subscribe, share. Make sure you do that, guys. We get a lot more views than we do follows. And, you know, once we hit the 10K marker, we're going to do a little giveaway. So, you know how we
do
get
it.
down. We like to give shit away. Until next time, guys, we'll talk to y'all later.
later.